computer's staying cool. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right.
And head back northbound on San Antonio Street.
Okay. Sorry guys, I had to get gas. Had to get gas. So let's see, frame rate 24 frames a second. 3,424 kilobytes per second at 1080. So we are broadcasting in 1080 tonight. So that is good. 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 Yes. Man, I tell you what, over the last 7 days, we have streamed 22 hours.
It's going to be 3 on King Victor Henry 8912.
8913 or 12?
King Victor Henry 9812. Correction, 8812. Sorry.
Temper.
Coming back down at
Yay.
24. Start expanding. It's now loaded. Let ASD know what we have. They're pulling up. Let them know that we're going to have probably a false alarm. Copy. They've been notified.
Man, we are averaging 851 viewers right now. That's not bad. Total.
Jump south 50 from traffic, 18,600 block at 1431.
Total is, let's see, maximum on March 30th, we had 3,000.
County 2 stand special attention Baker 40. Have a criminal trespass, 9301 Hogeye Road.
We could probably hit that call, the investigate smoke call. Hang on. Holy shit. We are right here. Let's go. This is a homeless camp. Or it was a homeless camp. It's right behind us, not even a half a mile, boys. They just called a light box alarm. First they called it out as investigate smoke, then they upped it to a box alarm. Yeah, KM, and we are right here. We're here at this homeless camp. This used to be a homeless camp. I don't know if it's still a homeless camp, but I mean, we're right here.
Station Fire Department, we got a live box on. We got tag 207, box
Baker 43 is
2201.
out on traffic, 200 block of West
2301
Carson.
Grove Boulevard, building 3.
Let's go, guys and gals.
Engine 35, ladder 22, engine 22, engine 15, battalion 4. All units responding on F-Tag 207.
Here they go. Grove Boulevard right in front of us. I mean, like right here. It's right
Now
here.
confirming, not a box alarm or light box. It is a cooking. Engine 35, continue response to check out all the units and reduce. Dispatch from engine 35. Is there an apartment number?
Engine 35.
Sure, this is right outside building 3.
We're here. Actually, we're about to get... It's at this apartment complex right here. Building 3. I know, man. Did you see how fast that truck came around us? Kind of scared me a little bit.
Fire dispatch engine 9, we are finished with 205.
Uh-oh, my camera got messed up, y'all. I'm sorry. My camera got jacked up.
Fire dispatch engine 36.
Oh, man. I have screwed way up, y'all. I'm sorry. Hang on, let me fix everything. Okay, how's that look? Does that look better? Hang on, I gotta send video to Citizen. Gotta try to pay the bills, boys and girls.
I think you ever does 2 from 830, Parker and Pulsos. Engine 35 is out. That's moving command, not 207. Nothing showing. We have a 3-story apartment. We're going to be investigating. Everything is the stage. And we'll let you know we're talking to the apartment owner right now.
Dang, y'all gotta see how many fire trucks are out back behind us. Yikes. Bingo, 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 bingo. So we're at let's see, 2301 Grove Boulevard for a structure fire. It is on the 3rd floor of the apartment.
Ladder 22 is on the street.
I don't think it's anything because everybody's leaving. It's very interesting how they back up.
It was,
He gets out with his radio
smoker on a
headset,
patio.
plugs it into the back of the truck,
No
and they
fire.
direct him out.
Engine 35 is going to stay on scene for a little bit. Everybody can cancel.
It is.
Dispatch, are you monitoring this channel?
It was dispatched as a structure fire, but it is
Y'all can
not.
stop monitoring. We're going to keep Joe at 7 for a little bit. Appreciate you, sir. Keep slowly, buddy.
Responder 1 is responder 5801 South Heights 35 Surf Road northbound.
That's really cool. All those little kids in the playground are loving the fire truck activity out here, and I mean loving it. They are eating it up. All right.
Dispatch for engine 35.
We are done here, guys.
35.
No fire.
Can you update the call text? It's apartment 322 for reporting. Received, apartment 322.
You should be, KM. Come on out with me. I will get your feet wet. I will you got to be careful on the streets here in Austin. I carry a vest, a bulletproof vest with me, just because you never know what is going to happen here. So I'm always trying to be careful. Come out with me. We'll get you going. We'll get your feet wet. Show you how to do it. The only bad thing is man, I tell you what, it takes a lot of money for all this equipment. Like, okay, so just for this stream, all right, I've got two cameras. I've got a backup. I've got a computer that I'm running the stream off of. I've got another computer I've got one of these kind of like what the cops use for their laptops that I am running pretty much everything else out of, maps and everything. You'll have to see. And then I've got a satellite on the roof, a SAP controller in the back. I've got a mini switcher, a Blackmagic mini switcher that I'm using. I've got a microphone hanging off the roof. I mean, it's a lot of equipment. And the problem is I'm having trouble keeping it cool. That's the problem I'm having right now, is keeping all the... I want to do a ride for sure. Degree is rusty. Well, come on. You know what? Send me a message and get out of here and let's do it. You know I'm out here all the time. I'm usually out every morning and Friday and Saturday nights I'm usually out here. Now, last week I took Friday off. I had a really bad week last week, y'all. Like, really, really bad week last week. 30 years, man, that's not that long. Hey, but you know what? At least you got your journalism degree. Yeah, boy, that'd feel good. I'm thinking about, you mentioned that. That made me, man, I could just feel that night. So the Dash Mobile, I only use this for this. It's all I use this for. If it's not out here on the streets doing this work, then it's just sitting. And for a reason, I run this car into the ground. Y'all have no clue how many miles I put on this car. And I don't want to do it to my truck or my wife's car, so I just, this is what this is for. It's paid off. It's a 2010, and it is, I can run it into the ground, doesn't matter. But the air is starting to not work as well as what it used to. And I did try to charge the AC. I tried to put some coolant into the AC line, and it didn't help it really. But long story short, I'm having a lot of trouble keeping this stuff cool right now, and it's only what? I mean, it's 83 degrees outside, so when it's 115 outside, we're going to have some big issues keeping this stuff cool. Will and daughter's out of school next Thursday, so summer's on. All right, man, I'll tell you what. How old's your daughter, KM? Because I got kiddos, twin girls, and my boys. Love my kids more than anything in this world. And the twins are just the most perfect little things you can ever imagine. And they are all biological brothers and sisters. So I don't talk a whole lot about the twins because of the well, that, you know what, the camera really looks bad. What in the world? Is it because the sun's right in the camera, maybe? I'm telling you, I got, the twins, they're going on 3, and they think they're, literally 18 already. One is sassy AF, and the other is sweet AF. But anyway, I don't talk about them much because of court and everything that's going on, because it's still so fresh, and their mama is out there, and I do things very publicly. I think you guys, so anyway, I don't talk about them too. I'm starting to talk about them more, but I don't talk about them too much. And it's just to keep them safe, is all it is. It's just to keep them safe.
I just spoke with Melissa, who was stuck in the elevator, and she said that the door opened. She was able to get out.
Well, there you go. Melissa was stuck in the elevator, but she was able to get out. So you know what? There you go. Yeah, so my son is 11, and I brought him out to stream for the first time the other night, and he is just driving me nuts to come back out again. So I'm going to bring him out again some night, probably not a Friday or Saturday night when we're getting into some of the crazier side of stuff, but maybe a daytime stream like tomorrow. I don't know. I can't take my kid to some of these crazier scenes. But I know exactly what you mean about 13 going on 30. These kids nowadays. My wife and I waited later in life before we even attempted children, and then we found out we couldn't have children, and then we adopted. So we were older, and I'm glad. I think we're very fortunate that we waited a while because of I didn't get married until I was in my 30s, so, but I think we're very fortunate to have life experience before we attempted children. I think that's important. I waited late in life to get married. I was 34 years old.
Do not do this if
Show I stand, go ahead.
If you guys could hold back for traffic control, that'd be great. We've got the rest.
Yep, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. I think it's, you know, I think about my youngest,
Confirming trigger 1 from cancel.
you know, when he's getting out of high school and going on to whatever he's going to do. I'm going to be older. Narrator until I met her dad. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I didn't even contemplate children until I met my wife. Met my wife in Randall's here in Austin.
Oh, I like that.
Met my wife shopping for groceries. I always heard throughout my whole life that some of the best places to meet women is at the grocery store, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And then I met my wife at a grocery store. Isn't that crazy? Randall's at, I think it's 2222 in Mopac. Oh my gosh, and it was so funny. My wife's family is my wife is Mexican. Obviously her whole family is, and half of them are from Mexico. And when I met my wife, I walked out to the parking lot with her, and she was driving her uncle's Lincoln, one of the old Lincolns, like the 90s models that are like as long as a yacht. I mean, they're like ghetto cruisers. She was so embarrassed driving that car, and it was so funny, man. She was driving that damn ghetto cruiser, and I was like, what the F? This woman is literally driving a 95 Lincoln that is as long as like 3 of my cars. She was so embarrassed about that. It's like, don't be embarrassed. That's a Lincoln's a good car, man. I mean, it is a bit of a hoopty, but you know, what are you gonna do? A little bit of a hoopty. KM, I've been trying to get DC Dave out here with me, but he's always tied up doing something else. So, some more storms. Let's see the weather manipulators. Yeah, I've been looking at that. I'm looking at that right now, actually. Do you see the clouds off in the distance? Those clouds off in the distance are from those storms out west, and they are making it. I think they'll make it here this evening. Let me see how fast they're moving, and I'll tell you if they're gonna make it here or not. Quarter-sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. They're moving northeast at 30. Now they'll miss Austin, unless some of the storms to the south of there build up, but they will definitely miss Austin.
Do you need me to change the call time to something else?
I mean, they're probably going to get Burnett, Llano, in that area, but they will miss us. Yeah. DC Dave, man. Dave is... And you know what's funny? This is what I can't figure out about Dave. Dave is not his name. His name is Robert. I don't know why he goes by Dave, and I don't ask him those kinds of questions because I'm honestly afraid of what he's going to say. So, I don't know where Dave comes from, but... yeah, he's definitely something else. I'll tell you what, though, if you want somebody that knows about homelessness, that's the dude you want to be working with you. Yeah, we don't ask Dave those kinds of questions about why he goes by what he goes by. Come on, Perp, let's go. We don't ask him. A little bit afraid of what he's gonna say. I mean, Dave is not even short for Robert. I don't know where he gets Dave at. He doesn't have a middle name, I don't think. So, you guys got me. Maybe Dave will jump in the chat tonight if he's not out doing, you know, how can I put this? If he's not out doing Dave things, which he's probably out doing Dave things, I would imagine. I got a t-shirt for him that says hashtag Dave FUKS, and I'm not even kidding you. Him and I are the exact same age, minus like 3 weeks or something like that. I mean, we're almost exactly the same age, but we are literally worlds apart from each other. I hope I didn't lose y'all. Hope I didn't lose y'all. Are we back? Are we back? We're back.
Engine 32.
But I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't choose to be with. I wouldn't choose to go into these camps with anybody else, to be quite honest. For one, he practices Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's damn good at it. So I would hate to be the guy that tried to mess with him. St. David's is right in front of us. Gotta love St. David's. Ooh, I'm gonna hit a freaking road thing. Uh-oh, they're calling Starflight out. I wonder what they're calling Starflight out for. Grant and Slaughter. Ditmar Road. Where's, let's see, 1106 Ditmar.
Also be advised, Battalion 101 will be ground contact. Battalion 101 is on 2.
How did they, okay, that is a Bluebonnet Medical Rehab, and they've got an electrical fire going there. I bet the, let's see, 7:03, what time is it, 7:42? I bet they're calling Starflight out for the car accident on Grant Road. I gotta clean the windshield off before night falls, or we're gonna end up being the streaks of Austin again tonight. And I am not gonna jack with streaks tonight. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, 4908 Manchester. That's where we're going. Okay. We're going to a trash fire right down the street from us here. Let's do it. This is in an area that very well could be a homeless camp. I don't know for a fact that it is, but it is in the area where there is a lot of homeless camps. Manchester Circle. Said it will close access to the state capitol Saturday night due to a potential large-scale protest event on Sunday, according to a memo from the agency. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? You know what I'm thinking. I think I mentioned this morning or last night that we've been kind of tracking these Daniel Perry protests. I guarantee you it's about Daniel Perry. Commies and Marxists want another bite of the apple. Yep, they do. It's gonna happen. Do you know when? So it's supposed to happen Sunday morning? It's supposed to happen Sunday morning. Is that what you said? I need to look. I need to look at the. Is it a Palestinian thing or a Daniel Perry thing? Because if it's a Palestinian thing, the PSL Nakba Day rally? What the hell is that? Nakba? Huh. Alright. Well. Nakba. Well, that sounds like something from the Middle East. Nakba. We are 0.9 miles away from the trash fire. Effort to commit Nakba translated as catastrophe, which was mass displacement and dispossession of the Palestinian. Oh shit! Another Palestinian thing, huh? Well, guess what? We'll be there to cover it, just like always. But I'm gonna be quite honest. I've kind of had my fill of the Palestinian protests. I just kind of have had my fill of these people. But if I don't go, watch it be the time that they actually get intensely crazy, and then what? You know, I would miss it. All right, we got to turn not this next red light, but the street after this one. They had planned to bring bus of attendees to the Capitol from Dallas, Houston, which wouldn't have been the first okay, hang on. Let me turn here, and then I'll read your comment. See, this is why I need a co-pilot. This is why I need a co-pilot. Friday noon social media post. They had to cancel the buses due to the facility restrictions. Well, I'm sure if it's a catastrophe day or whatever, I'm sure that the Palestinian folks, protesters, will be out in force, I would imagine. So this is not a homeless camp. This is an actual house. This is a house, actually. And I'm afraid if we pull down in there, yeah, I can't go down there, we'll lose connection. Alright. Let's get out of here. I can't go down that street where the trash fire is, or we will lose our connection. It doesn't look like a very bad trash fire anyway, considering all of the fire department are just kind of hanging out outside their truck. Fire special event, 701 Dalton Lane. Dalton Lane. Do I not have?
Cincinnati, is insurance confirmed on this vehicle?
That is correct. Insurance is confirmed. Expired. Registration May of 22.
10-4.
10-4, good buddy. You know what? It is really nice outside tonight. It is a beautiful night. Nice and cool outside. Not too hot. Just right. I am craving Dan's hamburgers.
Battalion 101, this is Starflight 1.
Let's see where Starflight's at.
Go ahead, Starflight 1.
Good evening, we're short about 7 minutes to the scene. You're
Figure 30, can you bring me for that priority 1 family disturbance?
Yes, sir. I have a West 3 word whenever you're ready.
642, Central. Yeah. Zero Baker 41, Zero Baker 33 Baker 42, clearing route to Prairie, West Family Disturbance, 11928 Lima Drive in Baker 30. Fully physical, mother versus complainant. Advising mother is hitting complainant and throwing things.
We got your dude.
We have EMS staging for assault.
Any kind of overhead
Complainant is
obstruction or anything?
stating that he hit the mother in self-defense, and she has injuries to her face.
Yes, sir. This is a grassy area in front of the Berkshire Brothers grocery store.
Comanche Trail, I'm going to follow on the backside.
Receive, we'll see you all in about 5 minutes.
331, code 4.
Travis County, Battalion 101.
Looks like the intersection is going to be Comanche Trail and Gunnison Drive.
So if that's Battalion 101, that means it's out west. And I bet it's out in the Jonestown area. Lago Vista, Jonestown.
Clear citation and route to help with that collision.
And that is exactly the direction Starflight's headed in, actually.
Ian's responding to this location on Lima Drive. Not sure if it's going to be involving the parties in the caution, but we do have 10-0 caution for this location. For a Tyrone Lindley, who's a known drug user. Also that there's a shotgun hidden in the residence.
I bet it's out on 1431.
Ian's responding to the family disturbance on Lima, advising the subject will be black female Tainisa Cazares, born in 1997. She's last seen wearing red shirt, blue jeans. No weapons involved, but advising the subject is highly intoxicated on alcohol. No access to a vehicle. Rollingwood, Texas Code 4 on self-assigned parking violation, 4800 block Rollingwood Drive. 3 on 14's Code 4 on self-assigned assist complainant, Madam 10, 18,900. Whispering Hollow.
Call up and change call type and get you any more resources.
Wherever it's at, Zero, it's right in. Damn. It's right in front of a Brookshire Brothers. A Brookshire Brothers. And I think there is one out there, maybe. Whatever it is, it's got to be a pretty bad wreck.
That's correct. Direct on station.
3 Baker 95, checking status.
Yeah, the helicopter's flying over the lake right now, heading right towards Jonestown.
Responding 9301, OPK is going to south.
Oh, hey, look, y'all, Dan's. Oh, man, I can't. Be strong, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Cannot go in there and get a cheeseburger. Gosh, dog it. I think it's out towards Lago Vista. I'm almost certain there's a Brookshire Brothers out there. Yeah, the helicopter's descending. No, there is one out there. It's right off 1431. Ah. Yeah.
500 7th Street, Moving Central.
And that's exactly where the helicopter is headed towards, Lago Vista.
26 responding 702 Comanche Trail.
Man, that helicopter's booking it too, man. 150 miles an hour. Dum, dum, dum. Hey, I know that guy. He's an artist, and he's pretty good. That homeless guy lived in the Greenbelt over here. Now I guess he's living under the bridge. I thought my little boy would have been in the chat before now. Dum 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 dun 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 bum 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 ba bum 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 ba dum bum bum.
Vehicle 47, for public contact, 16701 North Hill Wall.
For an assist TMS 3499 South, possible overdose.
Uh-oh.
60 Dodge.
Begin 16, 3499, 620 South, apartment 1303, 1303, EMS around for a possible overdose.
Continue 101, Starflight 1, looks like we got the landing zone in sight.
Yep, that's where they're at. 0.
Crazy, yeah, I see you coming.
Yep.
Right in front of all of our trucks. There's a slight grade, but nothing to worry about.
They have had a really bad car accident out there. Right in front of the Brookshire brothers. Miss anything good? Nah. Nope.
What's the apartment number?
Not really. I mean,
Apartment
look,
number 1303, 1303.
this is the problem. We do not have access to the radios, so it's kind of, you know, it's like, it just really, really sucks, man. Because I have no clue what's happening, and I just, man,
Meter 44 is out on traffic 13200 block of George Bush Street.
last week was a bad week, and it was mainly because of this, because of not having access to the radios, and all of my reporting has stopped. And I'm not talking about just dash reporting, but the other stuff. Anyway, so I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't know what we're gonna do. I can tell you I'm worried about the future of Dash. Let's put it that way. Pleasant. Was that Pleasant Valley? Oh, fire alarm. I wonder how many fire alarms the fire department goes out on that is just not anything. Maybe the majority, 99% of them.
Engine 40 is 28.
3 Beacon 42 is EMS needed and or clear to enter.
Yeah, so the helicopter landed literally in the Brookshire Brothers parking lot. I mean, that's exactly where they landed.
Beacon 42 EMS clear to enter.
For myself and EMS out.
Where is it?
Traffic injury party 2 rollover.
1302.
28.
Tamichi
1303,
Trail.
1303.
Tamichi Trail.
Show fire out. Clear.
Engine 28, you have traffic.
my little boy is having his last few days in elementary school this coming week, and then it is over.
Hey, well, y'all coming out of the hotel?
It is over.
Okay, we'll self-assign to that. We're coming to the lower side of our territory. We'll get it.
Makes me sad.
Who's heading out to it? Where is it? 750 Copy.
I need to get a co-host, a full-time co-host.
Copy.
What do y'all think? Need a co-host with some talk and some banter and some funny, like DC Dave would be perfect. He's funny and he's interesting to listen to.
DCO seats crossing FM685.
Being around.
16, I'm out with the subject. He's away from the alert.
So, have any of you guys ever heard of a company called, hang on, CityCast Austin? Have you guys ever heard of anything like that? CityCast Austin. It's a network. They're not only on the internet, but they're on TV as well. Well, come on, KM, let's do it.
One with a leg injury.
You want to co-host with me? Let's do it. We'll work out a deal.
Where is it?
Definitely doesn't hurt to give it a shot. Send me a message. Let's talk about it. But CityCast Austin. They're in a bunch of cities, like Boise, Chicago, New York, Austin, Dallas. I even think they're in a wide range of cities. I have never heard of them before, but they're on cable. There's a cable channel, and then they also do internet-based stuff. Evan O'Neill, it is a Home Patrol 2. A Uniden or Uniden, I think that's how you say it. Home Patrol 2.
One patient, they are no longer pinned or trapped by a golf cart. 602, you guys will go with James.
And it's almost worthless at this point, because all I can hear really is Travis County and the fire department. And the fire department radios are going to go off soon, so we're not going to be able to hear them either. Yes, sir.
You can keep any other units that are responding back in. Order code 4 insufficient.
Anyway, CityCast Austin.
What is it? 740 clear direct.
Their website is citycast.fm. Boise, Chicago, DC, Denver, Houston, Vegas, Madison, Nashville, Philly, Pittsburgh, Portland, and Salt Lake. Anyway, I got a message a while ago from one of their executive producers, and wanting and they do podcasts as well, but it's a TV station as well. Like I said, I don't really know who they are, but they're wanting to sign me, and I don't know. One of their executive producers has reached out to me, and they say that they like my personality, which I don't have a TV personality. I'm not that guy.
Okay, fine. You can still go for it. So 3 David 31 10.
I mean, I've said this for a very long time that this whole thing, it's not about. I don't ever want it to be about me. If it becomes about me, then if it becomes about, oh man, y'all, we're about to get screwed. Okay, well, we're reconnected. I hope you guys are still here. Yeah, well, I got a meeting with them next week, so we'll see what happens. I'm definitely not going to turn down cash at this point. That would be not smart, right? I just don't have time to do my own show. That's the problem. I don't mind being a contributor, but I just can't. There's too much other stuff going on to do a show, to have a show a week, it just maybe a once a week show. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I probably shouldn't even have mentioned it. But never. That's what happened between. That's why I like Citizen so much, is because they didn't want control of my content. It was like a perfect arrangement, but without having access to the radios like that, that whole arrangement just, damn it. See, that's what I was funding Dash with. Because while I was out here doing this stuff, I was also creating content for them at the same time. And then now that went away, so Dash went from having, money to operate to no money to operate. And for the first year, first little bit of this, before we were monetized anywhere, like, my wife and I funded this whole thing out of our pocket. I can't tell you how much money we put into this. And then we got monetized and, other things. And it was, we weren't really making money, but at least we weren't hemorrhaging money, if you know what I mean. And then now we are hemorrhaging money again. So, I don't know. I don't know what the future looks like, y'all. Seriously. It really sucks, man. I thought of ways of doing fundraisers. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. But I'm not worrying about that tonight. Oh, man. That gets my nerves, like my stress, man. Jesus Christ. Start worrying about that. Damn it, and I was having a good night until I brought that up.
K912, you can show me clear overtime and off duty.
Well, I hope not, Evan. I really do hope there's not a recession coming. But with the way things are going, it wouldn't surprise me. Not any at all. Let's see. Yeah, I hope machetes. I actually hope the machetes are far off. I tell you what. But the problem is, if the machetes come flying, we will never know about it. That's just it. That's the problem. We will never know about it. Unless I just get lucky and run across it, or somebody sends me a message saying, hey, something's happening. So I have to, today was beautiful, ready to hit the lake. I'm telling you, today was a nice day. It's nice outside right now. My work phone, I lost my my Samsung. I had an S22. I lost it at the protest and never got it back. And so I went and bought another just junky phone just to have a work phone. And I got hit last week. Somebody found my personal number and then obviously my work number, and they set up these robo dialers on it and basically shut my personal phone down for almost 2 days. And then my work phone, it's still not right. So I'm going to have to change numbers again. Yeah, it'll happen. It will happen. I just hope we can find it when it does. We're going to turn around and head back that way here in just a sec. I don't know why people are so damn, like, you know, I'm not ruffling feathers. Like, I'm not doing anything too controversial. So I don't know why I picked up so much hate in the last couple of weeks. The only thing I can tell is it came from the Palestinian stuff that I covered. That's the only thing that I can think of that would have brought that kind of hate. I mean, the threats that I've been getting, and then where they found my personal number and started robo-dialing it, and I mean, just all kinds of nastiness, man. And I don't know. People are not good people.
Unit 3 David 31 is around to alarm 1100 Bee Creek Road.
You know, we added 2 new cameras at my house just because of all the nastiness and all the messages that I've been getting.
Go ahead.
Just so I can see what's happening when I'm not at home. My wife can see what's happening when they're there. Shouldn't have to live that way, man.
10-4, David 31, are you clear?
But if I give up now, then they win, and that ain't happening. I'm going to tell you, that's not going to happen. I will not let those bastards win.
David 31, do you want me to show you 10-8 from this call?
31.
Man, I'm hot. Need some air moving. Hey, are y'all okay?